But I don't know about you guys, but that was a colossal day for me. Like twice as good as a very good day. So it was a very, very good day. I think everyone went up today. Every sector went up. The only thing that could really have made this move is a reversal. Basically, what happened, right? So a reversal of the Trump threat over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Huge day. Gold. Let's get straight to it. Gold. Open at low of day, close at high of day. Huge close above 4,100. That's I don't even know if that's significant. Just a massive candle. Just the usual stuff. And once again, that red day where I was a bit sort of, oh, are we at the top? We're at $4,000 gold. We're at $50 silver. Let's sell this. Wrong. Up we go again. Huge day. I don't see anything stopping gold. I mean, technically, once we break this ascending, we may come down a bit, but fundamentally, unless you're going to cut the deficits, balance the budget, cut spending massively, bring the troops home, because you're probably not going to cut welfare because you're populist. And I'm talking about every country in the world, not just America. Monetary policy, raise rates, prick the bubble, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Obvious to everyone, obvious to Asia, to the Middle East, to South America, maybe even Africa. Obvious to everyone. It's just gonna keep going up. It's the same reason. I was also like, oh, market's gonna crash, and it should, and it has relative to gold. But the reason the market never crashes is because these freaks of nature always cut rates, always print money, and it goes up just because of inflation, right? COVID, market should have crashed. It did crash, but then after the fact, after we printed money, everything went up. Every time the market's supposed to crash, it just does a big dip and then it goes back up because same reason why gold's going to keep going up until some macro thesis changes, and it's not gonna happen for a while, honestly. And if there is a little bit of a drop, it's just some technical uber short term thing until it goes back up because the jig is up. Silver, I thought 50 was resistance. It probably was for 1.5 days. Bam, look what happened today. That is a statement. So 50, we did close at 50, yeah, Friday, technically at 50. Doesn't mean much. Pretty good performance though, given what happened on Friday to the rest of the markets. But what a statement today. Open at 50, close at 52.3. Huge day, like 3-4% or something. I think without even being resistance, 50 is basically proving to be a floor. Let's see if there's a drop, then we'll see. But 50 right now is support and there's no resistance. We've done it. What next? No idea. Normally I'd say look at gold, but that's done it ages ago. No idea. I'd say look at the DXY maybe. Nah, that's been irrelevant for ages. Every time I think it might have relevance, look at that. We were up today, by the way, DXY. Totally relevance. Yields, not even going to look at it. Yields can end up being the most important thing, but not today, not right now. Um, the miners, GDX, that's actually useful. The fact that we've got data on the left, it's not just new highs, but yeah, best close ever, close a high of day, close at resist. It would have been better if it closed above 80, but it doesn't really change much. It's going to take out 80, and there's no point in zooming out. We took it out ages ago. And to be honest, it's almost as good as if you didn't have any data on the left because it's closed above everything else. So basically, more of the same, up, up, up. I've trimmed 44 silver, I trimmed 50 silver, I trimmed 4,000 gold. I've trimmed, always held a core position of about 90% after all the trims. Thank God, I've said it before, thank God. I'm such a chicken when it comes to selling. I always do 1 or 2%, but thank God because it's gone up, 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 and after all these trims, basically not much has changed. My positions are huge, my profits are brilliant. GDXJ, same as GDX, good. SIL, good. Actually, SIL, I think you can zoom out to see on the left. Yes. Next stop, supposed to be 77.5 probably. We have a few levels on SIL because GDX is gone. Oh yeah, GDXJ, actually, I forgot to zoom out. That still also has levels. Look at this verticalness. Next up, I used to say that was too far away, but honestly, silver starts to climb to 60, gold going at 4,000. I don't know, 200 is the next one, right? That'll be probably easy. Um, so that's a bit of a move actually. GDXJ, what's that? Percentage point? 10%. It's like less than 2 days like we had today. Could even do it this week. I don't know. I'm running out of words. Let's go straight to the portfolio. It's just amazing. And by the way, also looking at other metals. Um, Actually, I have interactive brokers in front of me. I can tell you what those are. I'm gonna just run through a bunch of names. And I thought I had uranium stocks. I do have uranium stocks, but I didn't even realize I have rare earth stocks. I thought they were uranium stocks like you. I've had that for a few months. That's not one of the new ones. Let me go through before I even get to the gold silver. I'll do it quickly because maybe you guys only care about gold silver. Uranium, what I thought was uranium. CCJ, UUUU, LEU, Centrus, DNN, Denison Mines, and NXC. Those are the five, but one of those, at least one of them, is actually rare earths. Uh, when it comes to, I got juniors, right? Some of them are gold, silver, some of them are other metals. Jag, right? That's a good one. I should have actually added to that one. Juanto silver, not as good as it was before because they diluted. CGNT, Copper Giant Resources. That's a good one for copper. Surge Copper, SURG. I think that's pretty good. KTN, that's silver. PEX, Pacific Ridge Exploration. I think that's supposed to be pretty good. Had a good day. American Critical Minerals, KCLI. AAG, Aftermath Silver, you guys know that one. Commerce Resources, CCE. A lot of these, I think all of them are Canadian, by the way. This one, I don't even. Air, AIR. Um, Clean Energy, Air Clean Metals, Clean Air Metals. And FT, Fortune Minerals. Then I have, well, I don't know if I can go through all of these. I have a bunch of silver ones. I'm not going to go through that. Actually, I will. Exelon Resources, Outcrop Silver, Southern Silver Exploration, Silver Hammer, Silver Mountain Resources, Silver Storm Mining, Pantera Silver Core, GR Silver Mining, Starcore International Mines. These are just a bunch where I've seen them repeated. I know one or two of them. They're like on my watch list, but I'm not gonna buy today when we're up crazy. I don't know. I'm happy I bought some of the other ones. That's silver, gold. I don't really have any. Galway Metals. I had that on my buy now list. Up 11.5%. I went and played football after work. Forget about it. I'm not gonna get that. Now it's 11.5% more expensive. Platinum, palladium, rhodium. I got Generation Mining, GENM. Stillwater Critical Minerals, PGE. Platinum Group Metals, PLG, up 14.5%. Jesus. Southern Palladium, SPD. I think that's Australian. And then NICU Magna Mining. Yeah, okay. Copper, WRN. I think one of you guys own that one. Western Copper and Gold Core. GCU Gunnison Copper Core down 9.5%. Jeez, I should buy that tomorrow. ORV or Vanna Minerals. Midnight Sun Mining. These weren't really up much. And then Northern Dynasty Minerals. Son of a little up 40%. The rare earth slash lithium CRML. This boy right now, after hours is up. Maybe it was during hours. It's up 91%. I was looking at it Friday and it was up like 5% and then 15%. I was like, let's just buy it, whatever. Rare earths, right? Up 91% today. Um, EUR, I've got that European lithium. I have a difficult time buying that one on the exchanges. Tungsten, TUN. Oh, what's that crap? After that, EQR, EQ Resources, W, Spartan Metal Core. That's for tungsten. I don't even know that metal. Tin, AFM, Alphamin Resources, Nickel, CNC, Graphite, NVX, SYR. And then this Indian, which just halted trading. I have no idea what that's for. All right, back to gold and silver. I just thought I would run that through. I mean, if I was listening to somebody else do a channel and I wanted to know what they're watching, I'd kind of want it like that, like read it off the script straight away, nice and quick. But Anyway, I own some. I wanted to own more. Some of them I should have owned on Friday, but I don't want to dive too into this other sector because I'm still a bit of a newbie there. So, and we're going up like crazy, so I don't want to chase with excitement. All right, let's go to the portfolio update. Newmont. So that's new all-time high closed after hours up. Should be opening above 90. Beautiful, perfect, following goals, following GDX. Made new all-time highs. Brilliant. I think it's got earnings coming up soon, and I think it's going to do well. So that's great. Right on track, doing what it should. Barrett Gold, not the case. What's that about? Why is that not at 36 and running? I mean, I understand lower highs. I'm going to say lower lows on the closes. I understand. But on a day like today, when everything is up crazy, you should be trading like you should be touching 36, and it just closes. It's poor. That's poor, up 2%. That there's something going on there. Um, I don't know, is it Mali? Is it some insider earning? I don't like it, but I'm not gonna sell because I'm ready to buy if it drops, and it's not worth a crazy amount compared to Pan America. There are other silver stocks that are worth more now. CDE's been worth more for a while. First Majestic is now worth more, so I've trimmed a little bit, and basically I'm not gonna sell it, but if it drops to 30, I might buy, but just obviously poor performance, right? Definitely underperforming. Agnico Eagle, that's what I expect. That's what I expect from Barrick. That's basically a copy paste of Newmont. Close at all-time high, close at high of day, ready to keep running tomorrow to 175. Even if gold goes sideways tomorrow, because we had a huge day, I expect the miners to basically follow the metals sideways up, basically sideways up. Let's do Pan American Silver. That was nice. That's the first time we've really cleared like 40, on a closing basis. Here we are, almost 41. We ventured above 41. We're after hours above 41. But look, we never really closed above 40 in an impressive manner. And today we did, even though we gave back some of the gains. That's okay. Pan America, that's good. Onwards to 44. Let's go touch all-time absolute high. We should be there now. We're above 50. I'd expect it at 44 by now, right? We're above 50. What the hell is this? We're at 52 now. So just get up there and we'll forget about it and then move up to $50. But I think once we're at $60 silver, it should really be like going towards $50. I always said 50-50. 50 is silver, you should get 50 Pan American. Here we're a bit behind schedule, but it is what it is. Wheaton. Another one that's behind schedule, but okay, fair enough. Up 3.5%, close a high of day. It's okay given the horrible candle on Thursday. We bounced at support and then we followed through. So one more good day, and then let's see if we can take out or at least test the high. It's okay, I forgive it. It's gone up non-stop and it's just a bit tired. It's okay. But yeah, let's go test 114, please. That was a good buy for you guys who did buy it. Franco-Nevada, a bit like the royalties were quite weak. Franco-Nevada, again, horrible drop on Thursday, Friday, bouncing on support, not great support. I mean, not great bounce. And then today, that's okay, actually. Also up 3.5%. Let's keep going. That'll take another one or two good days to go and test the old high. Um, all right, next one, Metalla. That's actually the best royalty out of all of them, the little junior. That's really been outperforming the senior royalties for a while. And here we go. We just touched 740, which is supposed to be mini resistance according to me. Not heavy stuff. Closed a high of day. That's really good actually. Next stop, basically $8. The way it's been acting, we could even test it tomorrow. Doing a lot of catch up. Look at that. Remember that 250s low, annoying. And here we are, 750. To be honest, I am in quite a few stocks that have just multi-xed. And this is one of them. I never thought I'd say that. It was so annoying. Like a year ago, I hated it. Threatening to dump it so many times, and I just absolutely love it right now. I'm gold. Nice. Big drop. Came back. Another one that came back on support. And then bam, big follow through, 6.5, almost 7% today. No resistance except the old high. Very simple. This is now null and void. Next stop, 14 bucks. After 14 bucks, it's gonna be the completion of the gap fill at 14.59-ish, let's say. Yeah. Wow, already 14.50. I had all these little cells and some of them I left and then some of them I removed, and here we go. It's always the same thing. I had these little nibbles. I think I'm cool, and in the end, would have been better to do nothing. And that's why I had no cells today, by the way. No cells. I removed them ages ago. I was expecting a drop, right? Friday was pretty catastrophic. I was expecting a drop, so why have cells? I didn't even have any limit buys in. I just wanted to watch the market today, but boom, up we go. Iron gold, very nice. Equinox, that's okay. I would have expected a bit better. Next stop, 13 bucks. This one normally I'd have a sell in at 12.99, but I have no cells. No cells. That could be done tomorrow. That's maybe asking a bit too much. B2 gold, let's see. Another one that dropped, held. So drop on Thursday, held on Friday, up today. Take one more day, and then we just close at a new 52-week high. Next stop is the very obvious $6. That's quite a way away though. That's from where we are now, 10%. Can't do that straight away, but fair enough. Harmony, finally, another one. Thursday, boom, down. Friday, sideways. Monday, up. New 52-week close, despite the bad news, right? Buying on the bad news. Next stop, maybe no idea. No idea. Choose your nice number. It's not going to be 20. It's too close. In fact, we tested 20, didn't we? Next stop, I don't know, 21, whatever. Just follow the GDXJ because that's the only one with chart data going to the left. But that's pretty cool. Harmony up 8.5%, almost 9% for a stock that's been decked. I like that very much. It's really cool, actually. It's worth way more than when I first bought it. So that's cool. Next one, Aris Mining. Nice. Another one that got smashed on Thursday. Actually, a little extra smashed on Friday, but nice pump today. Next stop, the old high. Let's try and close above 11. Don't want to zoom out too much out of this one. It just gets weird. No idea. Next stop, no idea. Shoot, maybe here, 14, but that's a huge move. No idea. I'm just gonna watch it carefully. Next, SBSW, more of a multi-metal play. That's okay. It's a red candle, but it's actually a green day. Next stop, 12:30-ish. And after that, oh yeah, after that, we go into the vacuum. Maybe a little pit stop here at around 13.30, but boom, up we go towards 20. I'll tell you what, platinum and palladium, and these are some of the metals that I really am bullish on. I mean, silver and gold, I'm loyal to them and I'm very bullish on them longer term than the others, but the others, they may outperform in the next couple of months. Platinum, palladium, I expect to help SBSW get towards 20 bucks. Let's check silver. Here we go. First Majestic. Nice move, but big kind of rejection at resistance. Fair enough. But nice today, 6%. That's okay. One more nice day. We have silver going towards 53. We could start testing the old high, well, a couple of days ago, 14.7-ish. By the way, after 14, I never really considered after 14. Now it's pretty obvious that we should. Next up, 18, 1850, 19. Yeah, 8. It's not even 18. It's actually 1850 and then 19. Then it's not even 20. It's probably here. Something going on there, right? This here, maybe. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself, but those are the lines I'm watching. And then this big descending, maybe, maybe not. This is something though for sure, now that I'm watching it. All right, anyway, that's First Majestic for later. Very nice day. Just what you expect. It's doing what it's supposed to do, and it's probably outperforming SILJ, and that's what I like. That's the job, to outperform SILJ. Fortuna, talking about outperforming SILJ, this is absolutely not doing it. What are you doing closing below the open? What is that? No one else did that. Just trash, man. Up 2.6%. I swear, Fortuna and Barrick, they just remind me of each other. But Fortuna's been worse. I mean, at least Barracks outperformed for ages. Fortuna's just the only reason it's going up is because of the metal and Silj and its friends and its neighbors. This is just the moment I feel like silver's gonna dump, and I don't want to trim anymore. I want to hold, but the one thing I'd excuse myself from doing is just taking it out on Fortuna. I think I'm just gonna take it out on Fortuna, sell half. Like if I really feel like this is a top, I'll probably leave everything else untouched and just close Fortuna. Bam. And just closing it with the amount it's worth is probably like the equivalent of a 5% trim across the board. At least I got rid of the heavy dead wood and I can buy back something else. And if we keep going up, fine, I'll chase something better. I'll probably still make more money or lose less, however you want to see it. So Fortuna, not great. Resistance, 960. If we take out 960, we're probably going to go straight through 10. But that still wouldn't impress me. It'd be too little, too late. Absolutely hate Fortuna at the moment. CDE. This is what I'm talking about. You got Fortuna, you got CDE, which has done miracles. And despite just going up vertically, it's up 8.5% today. Fortuna did what, two? 2.5? But okay, CD, very nice. Next stop, 22. The old high, 21.8 or whatever, but a close above 22. That will happen if silver goes up. Next resistance, I can't believe it, but it's coming into scope 24, 20, 25. I don't know. I need to zoom in actually. I'll do that later. But 23.5. Jesus, that's coming up. I can't believe it. This is really just bizarre. Love it. Love it. If I get an animal, I'm going to call it CD or something for sure. Heckler. There we go again, up 7.5%. That's what I want. First Majestic, Heckler, CDE, always outperforming, always unlike Fortuna. This one, nice. Next stop, 13.9. Heckler's another one where I'm not really sure what to think after because we've breached. I mean, obviously you can see the levels coming up, but it's the dates that I don't know how to interpret chart data that goes back into the 90s, the early 90s. But I'll keep it simple. Next stop, 15, 15. And that comes pretty soon. If we're 13.59-ish now, that's like not even 10%. Sounds like a lot, but some of them did that move just today. EXK, 10%. That has not been outperforming, but today it did. That is the kind of candle it needs to just piss all over these. Almost closed above a new 52-week high. I think that's going to do it tomorrow. Once we close above this 8.6, and it is the best close we've had in 52 weeks. Next stop is towards, it's quite far away, but it is what it is. 10.8, 10.8. How much of a percentage move is that? That's quite a lot. Yeah, you can do that in one nice week, especially EXK if it starts to all of a sudden outperform. I mean, that's 2.5 days of what it did today, but yeah, cool. That's how you do it. You do 11% today. No need to overthink about it. The juniors, I don't feel like going through them because I have loads and well, here's aftermath, bounce. Obviously, this is a massive buy. It's actually a buy. I mean, it's cheaper now than it was ages ago when silver was cheaper. Yeah. So, and even though it did 7%, that's a hell of a buy on Friday, but it was less obvious then. It's actually a better buy now than it was on Friday because even though it's more expensive, at least you have that confirmation that the silver bull run is on. But I not really into juniors right now. I'm sort of if I'm gonna buy juniors, it's those other metals. I'm happy with what I hold. I like the mid tiers, I like the seniors. They're making nice percentage moves. To be honest, they're probably outperforming a lot of these silver juniors if I look at them. No, not really. Some of them did better, but whatever, 7, 8, 9, 10%, that's cool. Just because someone did 13, 14, others didn't, right? So, no, I'm not going to go through the juniors too much. Go on GSVR, this one. Wow, what a bounce off that descending back test. That's pretty cool. But it's been squashed. I don't know, that's probably worth a little buy, even now. Jag. You see, Jags are massive. This basically retesting resistance. Jag's probably a buy now. I honestly, Jag, I thought it's gonna go to 11, and it was a red day today, kind of. But it's just retesting prior resistance acting as support. Uh, I'm not gonna go through all of them. Not gonna do it because they're mixed up with the uraniums and the rare earths and the tungstens, and it's a mess. So, well, actually, here it's okay. Okay, there you go. Beautiful day, and it's not just gold, silver. Like all stocks did good, uranium, rare earths, and even blue chips, but actually they're still down more than they were on Friday, whereas the commodities are up higher than they were on Friday. I think it's a commodities super cycle. That's the key phrase. I think gold, silver are just going to keep going up. If they go down, it's just for a temporary, technical, healthy, correct, not correction, just back and fill, right? You just basically buy the dip. Just like everyone did in the S&P for 20 years nonstop. Now we do it and we do it and we outpace inflation. We destroy the S&P and then Nasdaq and all those. And it's not just gold and silver, it's going to be commodity, it's going to be copper, it's going to be all those other metals. But gold and silver, for those of you guys who are comfortable and know it, stick to that. You're going to make millions sticking to that anyway. I'm just maybe extra greedy and I have extra sidelines cash and I just feel like, and so far it's worked out well to get into the other metals and it's a new little hobby. And it's also a way of leaving these gold and silvers untouched. I'll go play and buy the other ones, new toys, and these I just know deep down you hold them, they're gonna win, especially because they're not juniors, most of them, right? So I don't know. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Um, Not gonna get. I didn't get the chance to buy the dip because the dip didn't really last. It started on Friday, and here we are, even higher than the high of day on Friday and Thursday. So beautiful day. I'll end it there. It was absolutely wonderful.